Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with another 5-minute weekly market outlook presented by Coinbase Advanced. So over the past 2 weeks, Bitcoin has been in a bearish downtrend with lower highs and lower lows being set on the daily time frame. We are, however, getting a bit of slowed momentum. The first drive down being the strongest, the second drive down being less strong, and the third drive down being the weakest. We're kind of starting to beginning to round out at that May-June composite value area high. So back in May and June, we spent a lot of time trading in this region. The value area high of this region is providing contextual support. And I believe a lot of selling is coming into this region has been absorbed. So when that forceful selling comes in, when you guys are seeing these headlines of whales exiting their Bitcoin positions, and they're doing so on a liquid 3-day weekend, markets were off on Monday, but they are not getting that price to move lower. They are being passively absorbed by some bulls willing to buy down at these prices. That combined with the slowing momentum of the drives down that we're seeing leads me to believe that a bit of a relief is in order. Now the fight is going to come at 112K. 112K has a lot of overlapping resistance, so it's kind of my bearish line in the sand. This is a must protect region for bears. Number one, the 12-hour trend. The 12-hour trend has been pretty goated for a long time now. Take a look from our April bottom all the way up to where we are today. It has given us pretty good signals. Flipping the 12-hour trend has led to a continuation in a lot of these cases. So we're looking for, once again, 112K. We're looking for that clearance at 112K. The next thing is our quarterly value area low. So on a VWAP basis, we're looking for a rotation back into the quarterly value after dropping below it. So failed rotation out of value. When you reaccept back in value, it's oftentimes you look for rotation to the other side of value, and that would bring in kind of our range high, 120K. All of these are possibilities once again, but the first major fight is going to be done at 112K right here. As you guys can see also, we are finding support at that yearly value area high region. We have found support at yearly value area highs already a couple times before. Now, moving on, the last thing I want to speak about quickly is the CME gap. If we can get back above 12K, if bulls can take us up there, I do think we are going to likely fill this blue shaded region, which is the CME gap. This is where we gap down after our Jackson Hole meeting. We kind of bled throughout the entire weekend. We opened down the following week much, much lower. That left a gap in the CME chart. I'm looking for that to be filled if we can get and win this fight above 112K and reaccept back above that. Now, if on the bearish side, bears can get us back below 108, I do think their rotation favors a move down to 102. Bulls absolutely want to continue fighting for 108. Bears want to continue fighting for 112. In between this is kind of no man's land or a chop zone. Those are the lines in the sands for both bulls and bears. Once again, bulls want to continue to defend 108. Bears want to defend 112. Call it 112, 113. Give it a little bit of flexibility. Okay, moving on. Last thing I want to show you guys on Bitcoin is the CME chart itself. You guys can see how beautiful the respect has been on the on the weekly time frame for our weekly trend. This has really been our bull market support band on the CME chart. You can make the argument that TradFi owns majority of the coins now. They dictate price, and they have a lot of say in what's going to happen with Bitcoin price. So we should equally pay attention to the chart that they're using as far as the CME futures chart goes. I believe that when the CME loses its weekly trend, that's basically a confirmation of a cycle top. For where it is right now, I still think support is support, and this is a region for bulls to defend. Okay, a little bit of yap on Ethereum to close out this outlook. So we still have our final boss level. We're still looking to defend 4,100. Coming down to some lower time frames, the levels I'm looking for ETH to hold if we get another swipe down is 4180, which would be our composite value area low and confluent with the bottom of our daily trend. This is the region that bulls want to defend. A swipe lower of the mid-August lows would also be a high quality region for bulls to defend if that is given. For now, ETH is in a range-bound market in this tight composite between about 4,600 and 4,100. You want to buy a discount, you want to sell or be a little bit less aggressive at the 4,800 level or 4,600 level. at a premium. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys for this week. That was 5 minutes. I hope that helped. If you guys have any questions, drop them on Twitter, ask on the public streams. If you guys are interested in altcoins, I do altcoins on my Monday live streams. Those are 2 hours long. I will be back next week on Monday for those live streams. Again, shout out to Coinbase. If you guys want to hear more from me, there are links in the bio for Twitter, for Paragon, for things like that. I will see you guys soon.